Okay, so tell us about football and running your football business. When did you start? What was the first shirt you ever bought?
We started in 2001. Having seen Pele sell a shirt for 150,000. I just went into Christie's, bought everything that I thought was good. Mainly shirts.
Do you remember what those shirts included?
Yeah, I mean, simple. Torrey Andre Flo, Kobe Jones, Nakata. Always had an underlying theme. And the theme was Asia. Do I like him? And I was just building. There was no, it's like low-hanging fruit, you know. I knew I was ahead of the game.
But Christie's did have an auction, so it wasn't like no one was ever buying.
No, I mean, there was a market, but
right.
It was small.
Right.
And it didn't have the funding. And anoraks.
Anoraks?
Yeah.
What's that mean?
You're competing with anoraks, train spotters.
Ah. I never heard that term, anoraks was a train spotter. So yeah.
So then it progressed to outside. People in the auctions approaching me. I got Man U as a sole contract.
What do you mean by you got Man U? What did you get?
I got the kit man with the guy that dealt with the kit man. He owned 2 million quid's worth of stuff. He didn't collect shirts, only paper. So that was his first contract. So he used the shirts for him to get the paper. Wonderful guy. Then, the breakthrough. The breakthrough was had one player who had access to Maradona.
Maradona.
Yeah, Maradona found about me, not about him. Just a reliable player. And
so Maradona actually contacted you?
no.
Ah, so what happened?
I went through an agent who I'd been buying stuff from, who had other Maradona stuff, and then Maradona got wind of it and suddenly put the whole file on the desk. Everything he owned.
And by then, how many shirts did you have? Did you already have a collection by then? Because you've been going, when was that?
We don't go by collections. Collections was the end.
Right.
We had about 250 shirts.
Were you selling as well, or just buying?
No. Had a website with Gentle, and I was overcharging. Drive the market up. The funny bits are where Zidane's playing. We're at the game. With $3,000 for a guy to mark Zidane and get a shirt. So Shireen's at home watching it on the TV at the end of the game, and she can physically see whether that guy approaches him or not.
And where was the guy? The guy was where?
Zidane was at Old Trafford.
No, I know Zidane, but who was the guy? Where was he? He was
Player.
Oh, another player?
Yeah. Has to be.
Right. And you'd give that guy $3,000 if he could get the Dan shirt. And he did. She saw him.
Yeah, 9 times out of 10, sometimes it's more. But that was a base and a risk. There's your $3,000, mate.
Oh, you paid in advance?
Oh yeah, that's the other thing about it. I was an incredible payer.
Right.
I'll give you the money, send me the shirt. That's always been the deal.
Oh.
No other way. If you don't send me the shirt, I won't see you. It's trust. Because I paid for it.
Right.
No other fucker will do that. Right?
Sure.
You know, big risk.
Did you ever get stiffed?
Yeah, not much.
Right.
Normally got stiffed where they'd go and get a replica instead of a real, but Beckham stiffed me.
Beckham stiffed you. How did that happen?
He would say it's not his fault, but he controls what goes into the market, and he didn't want it. And he thought I wouldn't know. So he gave me a replica, intentionally or unintentionally.
Right. Because he didn't want you to have the original, so he gave you something maybe
Yeah.
to keep you happy. Did you ever bring it up with him?
Never. No, I don't know him. Everything's done through third parties,
Right.
and that's good and bad.
Right.
There's no emotion.
Right. Yeah.
And reliable family.
Right. Yeah.
So that's a risk. I bought 1,500 shirts. 200 of them are dodgy.
Okay, well that's just the risk you take. It's like,
Yeah, and they're not dodgy. They just sign replicas, and a lot of the time the players don't know.
right.
Genuinely.
Right. Right.
But the deals in the car parks, the parties after the game, the aftermatch. I went into, they did Pele's top 100 players. I sneaked a bag of about 100 shirts in. Got them all signed. No one noticed. Shreen carried the bag.
So you took 100 shirts with you, went to the players and said, will you sign them?
No, Pele had his top 100 players ever for a dinner.
For dinner?
Yeah, in the National Football, in the National Museum in London. And to get a bag in that size, and no one sniffed it. And she did one by one by one by one by one.
So what, she just took the shirt out, went and sat next to them and said, would you sign it?
Yeah. Yeah. There's two different markets. The old stuff, Jeff Hurst, don't touch it. The new stuff, sign it.
Yeah, because you don't want the old stuff signed, you want it
No.
original.
But the new stuff's original, but because of the plastic numbers and...
Okay, so tell me how you tell the difference between a real shirt and a...
Let's go back to Maradona.
Okay, let's go back to Maradona.
Maradona's father-in-law was a historian. So not only did he have a picture of the shirt, he had a picture of him wearing it. What was fantastic about Maradona, he only kept one of everything. Right, 175 shirts, but there's only one.
I don't
Beckham
understand.
collects 7 of everything. 7 boots for this game, 7 boots.
Oh, so how many shirts is a player normally given them before a game?
Yeah, 1 long, 1 short.
Right.
But now, 2 long, 2 short. Beckham orders more because he has to hand them out. You understand?
Right. But then there's only one match-worn one, or 2.
No, it can be 2.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
And the difference in value between a match-worn shirt and a non-match-worn shirt, but both original?
Yeah, light and day.
Give me an idea in terms of money value.
Nothing Lots.
Okay. But the original shirt is valuable, or is it only valuable if it's been worn?
Yeah.
Right, right.